To an emotional day for the family of 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungaray as a second suspect charged in her murder appeared in court. The family learning new details about the night Jocelyn was killed, and it was too much for one family member to bear. Troy Kless is in our newsroom with what happened today. Troy?
Well, Len, the suspect's bond for his murder charge is $10 million, but after the hearing finished, Jocelyn's grandmother had an outburst against the accused killer. For the second day in a row, family of Jocelyn Nungaray packed a Harris County courtroom as they watched suspect Johan Jose Martinez-Rangel appear. Investigators say the 22-year-old admitted to a witness that he had done something bad and that he had to finish what he started.
At his arrest, he had a bite mark on his arm and scratch marks on his arms.
Prosecutors say his co-defendant, Franklin Pena, told investigators that Martinez-Rangel was on top of Jocelyn, allegedly tied her body up and threw it in the creek. He now has a $10 million bond on a capital murder charge. Due to state law, he cannot be eligible for the death penalty without a proof-evident hearing. Prosecutors say that particular hearing is still a possibility.
Now, what the judge was explaining is if we change this case to a capital murder with an underlying of sexual assault or kidnapping, those cases are death penalty eligible, and then at that time we can have a proof-evident hearing to hold them at no bond.
Jocelyn's grandmother could be heard in the courtroom calling to the suspect, "Murderer, look at my face." You can see a bailiff talking to the family after the hearing is done.
It's especially difficult when you're dealing with the loss of a 12-year-old child who had their whole life ahead of them. So this will be a very emotional case for us as prosecutors as well as the family.
Prosecutors also say the suspect was looking up ways to flee the country after his image went public. Now, prosecutors are also rushing test results to see if the victim was sexually assaulted. Back to you.
Waiting on that information. Troy Kless, thank you. KHU 11, of course, following this story closely. So for the very latest developments, head to khou.com for all of the updates.